Hello, Miss Olivia. How are you?
Good, Carla. How are you?
I am fantastic, girl. You were giving me everything in this movie. I loved you so much in this film. This film was an unexpected joy for me because you first of all, I didn't know what I was in for. As I saw the title, I was like Sound of Metal. I'm like, oh dang, this about a metal band, really? I'm so stupid. That's what I thought. But it's not. It's about relationships. It's about love. It's about self-discovery. It's about self-esteem. It's about all these things. So when you read the script for Sound of Metal, what was it about Lou that made you go, I got to play this part?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. This film covers so many themes, like, well, music for one, but loss of hearing, the deaf culture, a codependent relationship. And I think with Lou, I just know that person who is so fragile and so vulnerable, but finds catharsism in something that's artistic and something that embodies something that feels quite aggressive in a way that's completely against her nature, and just not being able to see until she's experiencing it what autonomy and being independent does for her rather than her own relationship.
Yeah. So how has your perception changed of the deaf community since filming this? Because I went to college in Washington D.C. where Howard University is, so I was real close to Gallaudet. So I know how my perception changed seeing that every day on my way to school. I just wanted to know what your feelings were and your perception, how it was shifted in shooting Sound of Metal.
Oh, massively. God, I was so ignorant, and I'm so. I mean, I didn't know any deaf people growing up. I wasn't involved in the deaf community at all, and to know that it's a culture and it's not a disability, it's not a hindrance. The hearing world that we inhabit is just not set up and is so inaccessible, and it wouldn't cost us anything. It'd be no skin off our back to make it accessible for the deaf community. um, and just what a beautiful culture it is, and how it ASL, BSL should be taught from in schools from from the get go. It's just it's such an easily accessible language.
And who was that person? Lou is there for Ruben, like no matter what, until she can't be anymore. Who has that person been for you?
God, I mean, my mum. Mum, your mums, you can do the worst thing in the world, and mums will still be like, "You're a knob, but I love you, and I'll be there for you. But you're not a very nice person right now." Um, and it's never that way back. With daughters to mums, it's always mums with their children, and so probably my mum is that person for me.
My mom is that person for me too. I'm looking forward to watching you get an Oscar nomination because it's deserved. And I appreciate you and I loved you in this film so much. Good luck to you and I look for you on the next one.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
You're
Have a lovely
welcome.
day. Thank you.
All right. Bye now.